Well, taxpayer money paid to take care of Castro while he was in prison, so we looked into just how much. At this particular prison, each prisoner cost $68.43 every day. That works out to about $25,000 each year, and that's not taking into consideration the one-on-one time a prisoner like Castro required. Kristen Volk broke down the cost for us. She joins us live on 5 in the newsroom.
Yeah, Danita, I've got the breakdown for you right here on this whiteboard. As you said, it costs $25,000 a year to keep Castro in prison for taxpayers. Now, if he were to live for the next 40 years, taxpayers would fork over $1 million. And people around Cleveland were furious at that price.
The government don't give me that much money to live, that's for sure, and they're going to give a criminal that much money. I think that's pathetic.
Don Hannaford is retired and watches every dollar and cent.
It's a godsend he took his own life.
So when the Olmsted Falls resident learned that Ohio residents foot a daily bill of nearly $70 to house and feed Ariel Castro, he was mad.
That's outrageous, isn't it?
So was Samir Ellenhaus, who manages the famous Slyman's restaurant on St. Clair.
I'm glad we don't have to pay that anymore.
Ellenhaus is especially relieved because if the convicted rapist and kidnapper served out his life sentence, taxpayers would be forking over about $1 million for his accommodations and health care.
The cost of housing inmates per day is all of the daily necessities he needs in terms of food, accommodations, bedding.
James Criss is a criminologist at Cleveland State University. He says the daily cost of housing an inmate is on the rise.
It's better that he's not in prison and we're not paying those tax dollars anymore.
Instead, Nicole Studney of North Ridgeville wants to see those tax dollars be put back into Cleveland.
There's a lot of things around the city that need to be developed. There's education.
Education is also where Hannaford wants to see his money go. But for now, he's content with the news of the day.
Let's face it, we were paying for him, and now we don't have to pay for it.
Criminologist says you may think $1 million is expensive to keep a prisoner in prison for life, but it actually costs millions of dollars more to put that inmate to death due to the mandatory appeals process that has to take place. Live on 5 in the newsroom, I'm Kristen Volk.